It's alright.
Feels good.
And welcome everyone inside the 2016 Honda Accord Sport with Sensing Package. I'm Dave Erickson, and today's video is going to be a fan request video. So I'm taking some of your responses from the video I posted a week ago or so on YouTube, and some of the things that you want to see with this vehicle, because I already did a detailed review like 11 months ago. So I asked for your requests, and we're going to go through them. A lot of people asking for 0 to 60 times. I won't do a traditional 0 to 60, but I will show you some acceleration on the highway. Matthew Ramirez says use the paddle shifters. I want to see how they work. This question from Andrew Emerson, he writes, is the ride rough with those 19-inch rims? Do you feel every little bump in the road? Derek Townsley replied to his comment on YouTube. He wrote, there is a noticeable difference between the 16s and the 18s on my 2013 Sport. I still think it does well, but I imagine those 19s might be a little too firm. Well, I didn't notice them being too firm, but I didn't really go over a lot of bumps. It's been a smooth ride for me, in my experience. Joe Har said, obviously 0 to 60, and please let the RPMs go to 7,000 in the first 2 gears, then shift up to third. Well, we have a CVT in this, so I'm not going to be shifting gears. But when I do go on the highway, I've got a second camera here, so you're going to be able to see somewhat what the car does when I rev up. Frederick Lim wrote this. I noticed something strange. Why most of the cars that are driven by Everyman driver with the number plate of California? Well, it just so happens that a lot of these vehicles, well, all of them are press vehicles, so they're media vehicles, and I guess they're licensed in California, and they're shipped up to Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and then distributed to journalists throughout the Northwest. So just so happens that I get a lot of them that are based in Los Angeles, and they're shipped up to Seattle, Washington. So that's why you see a lot of California license plates on the vehicles I drive. There's one in here again about how about you drive the damn thing by Tonerton. We'll drive the damn thing today. That's good. I've got 2 questions that are very similar. Dan Soderholm wrote, a trip to the store for weekly groceries and supplies. And the second one is from BC67. How many golf clubs can you fit in the cargo area with the rear seats in place, and how's the sound system? Well, I'm going to answer the cargo because we have 15.8 cubic feet of cargo in the back of the Sport, which is plenty of room. I actually went golfing recently, and I was able to put 2 full golf bags back there, all the clubs, a couple pairs of shoes, so no problem with golf clubs. So 2 for sure, maybe 3, but I say 2 easily. But you can fold these down. There's these pull tabs right here. Pull that there, pull that there. It's a 60-40 split, so when you fold that down, you can increase your cargo volume, obviously, and slide some longer items back there. And I also did the same thing with groceries. I had to get some groceries recently for the 4th of July, so I was able to put plenty back there. And what didn't fit in here, like a cooler, wait, I did actually. I had a cooler in there. I can't remember how many gallons it was, but I had a good-sized cooler that fit there back there with no problem, and I also had extra room for other items. So cargo volume, not bad. 15.8, not a whole bunch, but you can always increase it by folding down the back row seats. There's one here about fuel economy. I want to get the guy's name here correctly, so I give them credit. Here it is. Milton Irvin. Curious to see the MPG on the Sport. Well, I can tell you right now that this is rated at 26 city, 35 highway. I've put over 255 miles on it, and I'm averaging 29.5. Previous drives in this vehicle, this is a press vehicle, 653 miles, 31.4. 744 miles, they averaged 31.6. So right there where Honda is projecting a 30 miles per gallon in mixed driving. So Milton, thank you for that one. This comment from Chris Ina, how loud is this vehicle when driving, and do you have a decibel monitor? No, Chris, I don't have a decibel monitor, and I haven't noticed anything super loud while I was driving. I think some of that has to do with the fact it does not have a sunroof or a glass sunroof, so it's fairly insulated on the inside. There's one in here about the sensing package. They want to see exactly, there's a lot of exhaust notes, so I'll go ahead and go outside and let you listen to the exhaust note. This one specifically by Mayank, M-A-Y-A-N-K, Mayank, Verma. Exhaust note in neutral, not in park. because the rev limiter kicks in. So let's go ahead and do that now. So that was the exhaust note. I put it in neutral first, and then I popped it into park to see if there was a difference, and the same type of noise came out. Interesting, right? Here it is, Hybrid Lancer 2000. The million-dollar question people want to know: how the sensing package works, and is it worth the extra grand? I would make a video on my own channel, but who's going to watch it there? He knows people are watching this here on our channel. So let's go ahead and do that. Put it in drive. And my highway is not far away, so we'll go ahead and do that. And I'll also show you how the paddle shifters work. Comfort-wise, it doesn't get much better. You know, dollar for dollar, in my opinion, the Honda Accord in almost any trim level is gonna be worth your investment. There are 6 trim levels on this one, mid-size sedan here. Some of the vehicles that compete with it, looking at the Toyota Camry, Nissan Altima, Mazda 6, and Ford Fusion. Those are some tough categories, and all of them have some major strengths. And I'm not doing a comparison video with all of them, but they're all worth a look and a test drive. So here we go. Acceleration on the highway. Hope you can see here on the left-hand side with my RPMs. We'll kind of get it up to 7,000 within the speed limit. We have a 60 mile per hour speed limit here, so punch it from 50 or 45. Flooring it, and just below 7,000. It won't go there. So that worked pretty well. Okay, here's how the sensing package works. Going down the highway at 60, I will go ahead and set my cruise control at 59. Hands are kind of off the steering wheel a little bit. There's the lane departure warning, and look, it brought me back. There's dotted lines on the left-hand side, and it said steering required. Because I didn't signal and I was going across the line, so it flashed up steering required. And because I was going too hard, it didn't stay within the lane. But let's say we're going somewhat around this corner here, or around a bend, lane departure. So it's letting me know, but definitely when I'm going pretty straight, it keeps me within the lane. It starts to vibrate a little bit and keeps me within the lane. Try it one more time. Here's a straight shot. We're at 60, and yep, it just flashed lane departure. So that's kind of what it looks like when you're going down the road. It's going to vibrate in the steering wheel and keep you in line. Now here's the paddle shifters. So I'm going 60 right now. I'm going to hit the minus, downshift to 5, this is D5, D4, RPMs rev up a little bit, almost up to 3,500. I'm at D3 right now. Hit the positive. Now I'm going up. I can use the accelerator here. And when I hear the rev point, I tap it again to D6, D7, and that's as far as it goes. We have a 2.4 liter inline 4-cylinder made out of that CVT, 189 horses, 182 pound-feet of torque. All that equals great fuel economy and a really solid drive on the highway. And you can drive in eco mode as well. This one from Jason Fleming: do a review walk around of all the lights on the car. What I mean by this is showing what the turn indicators, DRLs, fog lights, brake lights, high beams, etc. So show all the nice features on the vehicle on the outside. So let's go ahead and walk around. I'll just show you what they look like and put a little music to this. So here we go.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
friends, is going to wrap up my fan request video of the 2016 Honda Accord Sport with sensing package. I do have a sensing package demo on my YouTube channel. Type that in under the search area and you'll find that video directly. Until next time, thank you so much for submitting your requests and for watching and being a supporter of Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks for watching. Adios. Drive safe. Everyman Driver Nation, never lose your car keys again by using this tile. It is a application you hook up to your phone via Bluetooth. I've already synced it up. I put this on my car keys, and if I lose my car keys or I forgot where I placed them, I can use my phone to find it. Here's what the application looks like, at least the icon, the little white square there. I click on it, and I see a button that says Find the Tile, and when I hit it, the tile makes a audible sound. So now I can find the tile. When I'm done, I click done. There it is. I got it. Now you can find your phone by using the tile. I double click on the little E right there and watch what happens. Double click. And now my phone starts to ring. So I can use my phone to find the tile, and I can use the tile to find the phone. You can even use your phone to see where your tile is on a map. So I look for it, and it shows me this is where I am in Spokane Valley. So if I happen to leave it at someone's house, I can go back and track it down. Pretty cool. Anyways, it's called the Tile app, and you can find it at VerizonWireless.com.